I told you to take the daytime at day and night at night.
I did make that
You
mistake.
did not listen to me, Shayla
I
Black.
did make that mistake the other day.
See the word day? That means when the sun is out.
I know.
Which you kind of are allergic to.
I forget about those things.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Hi, happy Wine Wednesday.
Happy Wine Wednesday. It has been a month of Sundays.
A hot minute, y'all. Hi, Nicole.
Welcome, guys.
Tabitha, Vidi, Kathy. How you guys doing? Hi, Louise.
The
Hi,
great
Dana.
Allison Lowe.
And there's Ames and Allison. I got a
Lisa.
Facebook user. Hi, Krista. Another Facebook user. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Lisa.
What did you do, Shayla?
Hi, Susan. Yeah, it's a long story.
She's been yelling at me too much. That's the problem.
Well, I'd like to say that's the truth, but not exactly. No, Nicole, I am not. And I will get into that here in a minute. It's not been a good couple of weeks. Your days are actually nights, Jana. He's had that job before, too.
Oh,
I get it.
That job sucked.
Hi, Rhonda. I love Loki. Send more pictures. He is precious. Yeah, Sherry, I am definitely under the weather. So it's been so much fun the last
She's trying her best to give it to me, and I am fighting it left and right.
You are. And
I'm fighting it with every...
Hi, Kat. Hi, Melissa.
Bit of my bone.
Oh, funny. Am I going to be okay, Louise? I think so. Yeah, I eventually.
She's going to be okay. Hey, Kat. Hey, Kat. Good to see you. Cindy Grooms.
My people, but you say Facebook user, so I don't know who you are, honey.
You know what? This makes me feel so... Yeah, you need a poultice.
I need a poultice.
Kat
Thank
is
you,
always
Kat.
great. Kat, I've let her down on my poultice skills. Oh, Kelly. It's Kelly Young.
Kelly Young. Okay.
Young. Hey, Kelly Young.
A baby's over here whispering in my ear too. So
off camera because she's apparently not camera ready.
I will be better before Book Bonanza. I promise. Hi, Janine. Yeah.
We're going to talk all about that, Kathy. It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Why am I here if I'm sick? Well, honestly, Kathy, being sick is kind of the least of my worries right now.
Yeah. And we have missed you guys. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, hold up. We can't keep doing this.
And I was going to host by myself, but you definitely wanted to be here tonight. So I'm not sure we're going to go for a very long time tonight. My voice is not the greatest, but
and you can hear mine.
Doing my best to stay in there. But yeah, little one here's she finally got to see the doctor.
I did over the telephone today.
Over
the video.
The televisit. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Hi, Kim. Looking forward to seeing you at Book Bonanza too.
Hey,
I will
Kim.
be better by then. Hi, Dina. Deanna. I've heard it both ways. Just depends on who you are. Hi, Sharon. So I wanted to come and tell you guys a couple of things that have happened over the last couple of weeks that are, important. Being sick, honestly, happens to be the most recent development. And I did, in fact, get a bunch of meds late this afternoon. And my amazing husband, who I rag on a lot, but you guys, he takes care of me in so many ways. You guys, I am the luckiest woman in the world.
Get off me, Kevin. That's what she says half the time. Get off me, Kevin. Kevin is not.
By the way, that 5th medication popped up in my email like 20 minutes ago.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
lovely.
Like, you idiots.
Well, I'll go back up there. They're open till 10, so we'll be good.
It's fine. So I have, not just a few medications. I have 5 because I'm going to tell this story a little bit backwards, if that's okay, for a couple of reasons. So, about a week ago, I started feeling under the weather. I guess it was just a week ago. So we weren't at home. And when I got back, I already had this upper respiratory thing. It's not anything more serious than that. It's just an upper respiratory infection. And I got some antibiotics for that today. So, but to go with it, I had a fun case of pink eye. So that's why you're seeing me in glasses with absolutely no eye makeup, because I would taint everything I'm wearing. Stop.
Your eyes are
See, I just and I'm still red. You guys can see it. I just got medicine for it today. In the meantime, I couldn't see the doctor for like 2 days. Good. I'm glad you got him, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
I wanted to let you guys know. So when I knew I couldn't see the doctor for a couple of days, I looked online, and the only thing that I could find was this stuff. You can get it at like Walmart, and it's homeopathic. And when I looked at the ingredients, you guys, this is like 100% belladonna. And I was like, well, that's nice. I'm just going to put some, toxic herbs in my eyes. It's great. It's fine.
But it really helped.
But it really did help a lot. I actually got the prescription stuff today, and weirdly, very specific instructions. It's like, put 1 drop in your affected eyes every 2 days. I'm like, I don't understand, but okay, great, fine, whatever. So I can follow directions. It is what it is. So, yeah, William's got a little bit of a cough.
William's going to be fine.
And he's a little tired.
William's going to be fine.
But he's going to be fine because he always fights stuff off better than I do. It sucks because I don't fight anything off well, which is why I don't travel that much anymore. I just don't fight stuff off anymore. Poor baby is definitely not feeling well. Hi, Christina. Thank you. Yeah, the last 24 hours have been rough for her. She's like literally a week behind me. So, yeah, he is too stubborn to get sick, Eve. You're right.
I think what she meant to say, he's too good looking to get sick. That's
sure,
what she meant
that's
to say.
it.
Yes, of course.
Oh my gosh, Ames says she has COVID for the second time in 2 months.
Ames,
That's horrible.
You do not have COVID, by the way.
I do not.
You do not have COVID.
I do not. No, even the doctor, when I talked to him, he's like, no, that sounds like an upper respiratory infection. I was like, yeah, because I get them all the time. And that's exactly what this feels
Kat,
like.
you're right. I have the boxcar constitution.
You do.
I can eat on the rails.
You do.
And I can make poultices. And I'll be
on the fly. Look at you go.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's a boxcar lifestyle.
So the week before that, we I don't know how to tell this story.
Well, you and baby went to Arizona.
We did. So now I'll jump back 2 weeks. Now I'll tell this in order. Thank you, Nicole. Tell Eric we said hi too.
Hey, Eric.
So it was 2 weeks ago, Monday, I got a call from my mother, and Dad just wasn't doing well, and she actually called me because he wanted to talk to me, but he couldn't talk very well over the phone. He doesn't hear well. And he's never liked talking on the phone, like ever.
Yeah.
So I knew immediately something was wrong when he actually wanted to talk on the phone. Like, that's a bad sign. Dad never wanted to talk on the phone. So, that was around noon. Baby and I were on a plane by,
I had you on the plane by 4.
Yeah, we were out of the house by 4:00. And we got there, and he had been in the hospital, and they had made the decision to put Dad into hospice. And so we helped Mom over the next couple of days get Dad moved from the hospital to hospice. And hi, Nancy. And we got Dad moved into hospice on Tuesday. So we got everything into the room. We bought him, some furniture that he needed, and brought mementos from home and all this kind of stuff.
Which was the most important thing
That
to
was
him. You didn't have the TV. He was
not going to be a happy camper. And then we were with him Tuesday and Wednesday. And on Wednesday, they changed his medication. Hi, Kelly. They changed his medication because he was in pain, and a lot of pain. And after that, he just really was too doped up to have very much conversation. Baby and I got on the plane to come home on Thursday morning because, and we stopped in on Thursday morning to see him on our way to the airport. And, I knew when I walked in the room that was going to be the last time I would see my dad. And so I bent down and I kissed him and I pressed my face to his, and he said, "I love you, baby." And we left. And my mom called me the next morning. He died in his sleep. So, then my mom 100% kept insisting so we had planned this cruise for baby's graduation and birthday like last fall. And so my mom insisted, in my family, and I don't know if I've told you guys this, we don't do a service right away. We always do a celebration of life like months later. And it's a party. Nobody's there and crying and unhappy. We actually roast the dead and tell jokes, and we're pretty irreverent about the whole thing. And so mom insisted we go on this trip. She goes, we're not going to do anything for a while. She goes, you guys have been looking forward to this and you need to get away. And so we had this trip planned and we got up and we left. I mean, baby and I flew home. We got home Thursday evening. We spent all day Friday prepping and packing, and we got up at 6:00 on Saturday morning and we left. To say that trying to be on vacation when you've just lost your father is a mind fuck is kind of an understatement.
You never expect,
but you never know these things when
No,
you
you
make
don't.
these plans. So yeah, Kelly, I'm super happy that I made the last minute decision to go. I think I would have deeply regretted it if I didn't. And he pushed me to go. Unfortunately, we had too many things going on here at the house, or he would have gone too. But there were just some things that we couldn't, knowing that we were leaving, we couldn't. It was just like a big giant cluster of stuff going on. So
yeah, I'm just so glad you guys went when
Yeah.
you did.
yeah.
It just, I mean, it was just the timing was right.
Well, I think the thing that surprised me was we had been there in May to see him, and he was at home and he was chatty and happy, and it was a fast month, you guys. I mean, I knew the time was limited, and I think I've known that for a while, but I really, really didn't expect it to happen that month. But when baby and I left that morning, poor thing, she got in the hallway and just fell down and cried. We agreed as we got on the plane that we knew he wasn't going to make it through the weekend, but I really honestly didn't expect him to not make it another 24 hours. And it was just like he was waiting for us to come and he was waiting for us to go. And once we were gone, mom said he never woke up again. So yeah, okay, thank you. I just, they can't really hear you. It's like a mumble baby. Sorry. Yeah. So it was fast and it was unexpected, and it was sad. And you guys, I've talked to some of my super close friends over the last few days, and they're all like, how are you functioning? How are you still at your computer? How are you still doing anything? And I'm like, I take peace in the fact that he was not himself. If he could have seen himself, he would
have not have. No, he would have been.
That wasn't Dad.
No.
And he was miserable, and he didn't like being there, and he was ready, and I knew he was ready. He had said he was ready. So I'm just glad for him that it was peaceful. And so anyway, we end up getting up that Saturday morning and we go on this cruise, and good things and bad things, right?
Yeah. Well, we don't need to go into all that detail.
Yeah.
But it was good to get away, but at the same time, we were in contact with her mom the whole time.
Yeah.
Really wasn't much to do other than, her mom she had some friends help, as much as baby and Shayla helped bring stuff into the hospice, her friends helped bring the stuff out the next day. And it was, just moving on at that point. So,
yeah. Mom has done some getting away too. They have a condo up in the mountains for when it gets way, way, way too hot in southern Arizona. So you can drive up to the mountains, which is only about 3.5 hours
Right.
away or so. And it's beautiful up there in the mountains in the summer, up in Pine Top. So she went up there, took the dog, and some friends. And my aunt and uncle have a place there that they spend a lot of time in the summers. And there were some other family, cousins and whatnot, that also spend some summers up there. So she went up there and spent a few days with them. And she came back, and then she started, going through paperwork and doing all the junk you have to do. And she's going to go back up there
Right.
in the not too distant future and get away again. And she's like, I'm not in a hurry to have to do anything. So I think I'm going to do it in stages. And I'm like, this is again when I feel bad that I'm 1,000 miles away. But there's just, and I know if I were to go try to help her, make phone calls, I'm not legally allowed. If I were to try to clean out his closet, like, I don't know what she wants to keep. It's stuff she has to do, by
Well, it's the
herself.
same thing with my dad.
Yeah.
When my dad passed, and
Yeah.
mom was faced with having to do that on her own, and it just killed me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's never a good way of doing that.
No,
there really isn't.
There isn't. So, yeah. And you guys, your comments have meant a lot to me.
All of y'all's prayers over the last months about her dad
yeah.
have been so appreciative. Your thoughts and just, you have no idea how much we felt, and we told your mom about that as well.
Yeah.
Told your dad as well.
Yeah.
When he was at home, and really touched us. And it's just been a tough time, and we'll get through it together.
I haven't made any sort of official announcement on Facebook. I will probably do it tomorrow, but I felt like since we'd had the conversation about dad so many times, I wanted to share with you guys first. It's really, I think, other than, our good friends who went on the cruise with us, I think this is like the first time I've really talked about it.
It is.
And I got through it.
Proud of you.
Proud of you. So anyway, I'm just
and no wonder you're sick.
Well,
because you run yourself ragged, and then this on top of it. You know how sick I got after my dad died.
I do. You got strep for like 2 weeks. It was horrible.
I was down, but it's amazing what happens when that emotional pressure comes down on you, and it just takes you to your knees.
Well, and like I told the doctor on video today, so I go from my dad dying to a floating petri dish. Y'all, still the number of people who will walk into a bathroom and leave without washing their hands. I'm just like, and I thought I washed washed.
We'll talk about the cruise next week. We'll talk about the cruise next week, because there were a lot of people I wanted to escort off the back of the boat.
Yes.
Apparently that was frowned upon. So, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but we got off the ship, and I was already not feeling good, and it's just been kind of downhill from there. I've been trying, though, to maintain as much normalcy as I can. I'm not the person who's let's put it this way. I could go crawl into a hole, but boy, Dad would have kicked my ass.
But that's not you.
Well, and Dad would have kicked my ass.
Dad would have kicked your ass, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this sort of leads into the other thing. So having conversations with Jenna about do you want to take this?
I'll be happy to.
Okay, good.
You guys remember the 2 weeks ago we talked about 2 weeks. Yeah, my octave goes up. Okay. I'm going through my
you went through the change.
My maturity years again. Yes. The unbroken the lady story, Heavenly Rising. And the commitment. Well, we talked about 2 weeks ago that the commitment was going to end up being 2 books, right? Well, after a lot of machination and a lot of discussion over the last week or so, it's definitely going to be 2 books. But the first book is going to be called The Confession. And that book is we're just going to retitle The Commitment and make that, that's going to be coming out still on August
2nd.
So
if you currently have a pre-order for what you think is The Commitment, we're going to just change the title, so you will have a pre-order for The Confession and nothing will change.
So nothing for you to do.
You will still get a book drop on August 2nd. We are still writing furiously.
Yeah, Ruth said she thought we were going to say 3 books. No, Ruth,
no.
We might as well just pack our bags and leave now. But Shayla's plan the whole time was for the 4th book, which is now going to be called The Commitment, would come out shortly thereafter. Right now, there's just no way that's going to happen. So
I can't do it, you guys.
Right now, we're targeting early next year.
No,
or I'm sorry, mid next year for that. So I'm sorry it can't be sooner than that, but I just don't see how that's going to happen.
I really do need to take some time for me, you guys. So many of you reach out to me separately, and you know who you are, and you tell me all the time that I never take any time for myself, and I don't, like, ever. And usually that's fine, but right now I need a little time. And there are other things that we have to take care of that are just like nagging, like baby's apartment down at TCU. She has to be out sometime next month. That means we need to take like a whole weekend or something and move everything out. I mean, that's time away I just normally wouldn't take. There's a few things like that just have to get done. And, I'm going to have to help with those things.
And we've got Book Bonanza next weekend.
We got Book Bonanza next weekend.
Which you will be 100% for.
I will be, because I got antibiotics today, dang it. And I want to get your guys' summer boxes out. And we have Rachel and Shannon coming in about 2 weeks. So we've got a lot happening, and something had to give, you guys. And so that's kind of what we decided. I really wanted to get that out for you September 20th, but that meant I would have had to have written 2.5 books between now and mid-September. And I can't do it. I just can't do it. So that is my humble way of saying 1,000 apologies. And I hope very much that you like The Confession, because we really, really love what we have with this story. It is just bigger than we thought it was. And so it needs to be 2 books. It's just 100% ginormous.
Well, Lord knows how big each one of these books are. Tomes. So it's not like you're taking a short book and splitting it. They're full books. First full books.
So I think the only other things we need to say, so you guys, you sent me so many thoughts and prayers, but could you please send some to Shan? She's been in the ER today, like since 1:00 in the morning. There's stuff going on, and I don't want to get into it, but we think she's going to be okay. We're hoping to get some news here shortly.
Yes.
But in the meantime, send all your thoughts and prayers out to Callie for Shan, because she really, really needs them. So
Shannon, for those that don't know who Shan is, so Shannon is a key part of Team Black.
Yes, absolutely.
She and Rachel are the right and left hands.
Absolutely. We couldn't do what we do without Rachel and Shannon. So the fact that Shan is down, and Shan is, if you think I'm a workaholic, you ought to see Shannon.
That woman puts us all to shame.
She puts everyone to shame. So I'm actually, really concerned. And hoping, hoping to get some news soon. And you guys, you don't even know, she randomly does things like have donuts delivered to our house just because
she found something she really liked.
Yeah, she's like, here, try this. And she door dashes us like these boba teas, which I dig. Just different kinds of things. She and I talk makeup all the time. She's my fellow makeup goof bag too, because we both, are talking about new releases and what's happening. And, I love Shan to pieces, and she's so amazing. So if you guys could send her the healing vibes, that would be awesome. The only other thing on my little list here, you guys, is And I thought of you, Nancy, and I know a few of you are my audio people. Seduced by the Assassin came out in audio yesterday.
Yay.
Yay.
And if we had the link, we'd throw it there. But
I'm ill
we're
prepared.
Just not prepared tonight.
Listen, you guys are lucky that I actually took a shower.
Well, I'm lucky you took a shower.
That's entirely true.
That's true.
The last couple days I've been like, I'll rinse my body, but the whole hair thing, it was just like not.
Did it feel good washing the hair?
Yeah, except for my shower's broken.
I'm having it. It's going to be fixed tomorrow.
I know.
It's going to be fixed tomorrow.
That.
I know. It's like the shower. We got back. The shower was broken.
The pool pump.
The pool pump my booster pump is leaking again. And then the
house alarm.
The house alarm. I got a problem with the house alarm. It's like, good God. Can something just,
Yeah.
Thankfully, all those things can be fixed. So, and they are being fixed.
Oh, there's Kathy's got an important update. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you let us know.
I'm glad, Kathy.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad.
If I missed anything else, you guys, apologies.
Kelly, I hope you're feeling better. Kelly,
yes.
Kelly and I were PMing earlier. Kelly, I know you've been down a little bit and hoping you get some good results.
Thank you, Cindy.
Been thinking about you, darling.
The good news is, and it's funny the things that you kind of take comfort in when you're sad and away from home. We found a little high school girl, sweet thing, to take care of Floyd and Fiona while we were gone. And it was a little weird to be like, hi, stranger, welcome to our house. Please come.
You never got to meet her. I'm the only one.
And I had to leave because he was talking, the day that we left, the day after we left to go to Arizona, he was talking to, this lovely young lady who watched Floyd and Fiona for us. I did get to meet her yesterday, which was great, but I took comfort in the fact that she sent me pictures and texts and, every day took
such good care of the babies and everything. And she did a couple more things for me.
Yeah. And put water in the pool.
Was just an amazing, amazing person. And I told her I couldn't thank her enough.
Yeah. So
that was a huge load off your mind on the.
It was because I was worried. You guys know how much I love Floyd and Fifi. And she sent me some of the cutest pictures of them. And she said, exactly, we didn't tell her very much about their personalities in advance, but she told us, which told me that she was definitely interacting with them, because she was like, well, Floyd came out right away and wanted food. And I was like, yes, he did.
And showing his belly.
He was affectionate. He wanted cuddles. Yes, he did. And Fiona is just watching in the corner like, you look sketchy. And I'm like, that's Fiona. So that was actually a real comfort to me to know that the babies were well, I won't say happy because they're never happy out of routine, but that they had somebody great to take care of them. So that was definitely a relief to me. And, knowing that you guys would be here for me when we got back, I have a friend who also happens to be a corporate coach tell me this morning not to do this. And I couldn't do it. I wanted to come talk to you guys. I wanted to, I don't know that everybody understands that I take comfort from you guys too. So it means a lot to me that you guys are here, and I'm going to stop talking because then I'm going to get teary and I don't like it. So
you be teary all you want.
Say something nice.
Because I'm teary.
Or sing for the people.
No, I'm not. I'm not in the mood to sing tonight. I'm not in the mood to sing tonight.
You're always in the mood to sing.
No,
where's your love ballads?
I couldn't. Okay, I've got one. No, I'm kidding. No, I was singing a lot on the ship, so we'll talk about that next week, though. Some of the songs I came up with. And I even bought a few things for taste testing for next week.
You did.
And then we'll do that next week. We have a lot of stuff to do next week, too. But
we do.
Today was a little
and it's a holiday week.
Today was a little more somber. So, but yeah, it's 4th of July weekend. I think we're going to just be down all weekend. I don't think we're doing anything. We're just going to.
I've got work to do.
Rest and recover and try to feel better.
Oh, here you go, baby.
Jocelyn saw Elvis last night. Awesome.
Baby wants to go see this so bad. So that's another thing. I promised her some mother-daughter time. We'll go see that at some point.
I keep seeing the reviews. They say it's really good.
Oh, there you go. Yes, it's the Love Boat. Exactly.
I did sing that song on the cruise ship.
Yes, you did.
I'm sure they've never heard
never
it before.
heard that.
No,
never heard that. You guys.
Yeah, Eve, I'm not sure I can make my pecs giggle, but I can make them jiggle.
Oh my gosh. Here.
Get off my titties. Get off my titties.
Get off me, Kevin.
Get off me, Kevin.
Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. I hope it was good. I always like what Jason Clark does with the audios. I have it. I just haven't listened to it yet. So that is next on my list of things to do.
Oh, we've got some big announcements coming out with the VIP newsletter next week.
We do.
Yes. Remember the BOX
No, but okay.
SET?
Oh, yeah.
Boy Ocean X-Ray, Sam Edward Tom. In case
Yes.
baby's listening.
That thing. That thing.
So look, the newsletter will be coming out next week, but there's a lot.
There is a lot happening.
A lot of stuff we're working on right now.
But look, I didn't cough the whole time.
No, you didn't. I coughed. You
I
didn't.
know. I'm
My
about
cough
to.
drops are sitting here, and I
I'm
haven't even
trying
taken
not
them.
to. Well, yeah, I have mine. You guys just should see my desk. So I've got like this. Yes, and he's.
And sorry, a word from our sponsor.
Yeah.
Tylenol cold and flu severe.
Yeah.
When you're down and when you're severe, it's Tylenol cold. All right, there you go.
Drive safe, Eve. That is a lot of
Oh
driving.
yes, Eve, be careful.
In 2 days, young lady. We did. Baby and I did watch that Sunday when we got home. What did you think? What did you think, baby?
Of what?
Multiverse.
What?
Meh.
Meh. I was confused.
I liked it. I wasn't confused. I just
think I
was.
had to watch it
See,
again.
Nikki Ann's on me. Whisker
yeah.
Tango Foxtrot.
I can
Yeah, exactly.
spell.
Exactly.
Yes, I can spell. I remember, reminds me of this shirt that I saw one time, and I wanted it so bad. It said spellers or bad spellers of the world, and instead of unite, it said untie. It was fantastic, and I was
See,
like, I need that in my life.
And I used to, when baby was little, we'd be driving around. Okay. I say, okay, baby, read the license plate 2928. And she had to give me phonetically how you would call in that license plate number to check for wants or warrants. And I tested her 2 weeks ago.
Has she forgotten it all?
No, she forgets some of the words.
Just saying, why can't you use Zion?
No, O is for ocean, N is for Nora. You know, there are 10 codes.
If we're basically saying the word saying the letter with a word, does the word really matter?
Yeah, I think it actually does.
Darn.
And yes, happy belated birthday to Baby
Happy
Black.
belated birthday to baby, who's now the big 2-5.
I got to tell you guys, we'll talk more about it next week. But we sang all our glory.
We did.
Of happy birthday to her in the big dining room, and I think she liked it.
I think she did too.
I think she did.
Yeah, we did see Top Gun Maverick. We really liked it.
Kelly, it was really good.
I enjoyed
really
it.
Good.
Kathy, the summer box will be dropping no later than July 25th.
Hoping we can get it out earlier than that, but it won't be any later than the 25th. We'll get it in the mail.
Yep. So, well, I thought I made it out without coughing, but
I know Ames. Where's the time gone?
I know.
We all remember when she was a wee one.
I know.
And now she's
Ames
a bigger
says,
one.
"Stop growing, baby."
I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it. That means I'm getting older.
Means we're all getting older. Don't be so cheerful, William.
I'm trying not to be.
I know. Thank you guys for being here. That's really all we have tonight. I told you it'd probably be short and not so sweet, but I wanted to just, like I said, double back and get with you guys and tell you what was going on, explain. So if you see an email from Amazon or the platform of your choice saying that the commitment has been changed to the confession, that is legit.
Don't freak.
And your book will still drop on August 2nd as scheduled. It's going to be another behemoth on its own. We're already at past 87,000 words and we still have a lot of writing.
You're already late. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're late. And the last month has just been an absolute shit show. So bless Jenna for trying to keep everything going while I've been gone. But it's, she's done yeoman's work, but it's just a lot.
Did you call her Jennifer?
Jenna.
You said Jennifer.
I meant Jenna.
Well, before we go, just a shout out to every one of you, because again, your love and support for Shayla, her dad, the whole Black family, means the world to us. And knowing that you're here to join with us each week and help my baby feel better means the world. So thank you. And thanks for joining.
Thank you guys. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Got to hit the button, Shayla Black.
I'll let you do that.
You gonna let us do it?
Yep.
Love you guys.
Bye.